the past behind us. Weep no more, my baby, your baby's home again.
Anyway, joining me now is Tom Holman-Sheard. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
Hi. Tom's the recipient of the first Steve Sykes Memorial Commission. Steve was a dynamic and creative chairman of the festival who died suddenly last year. And the commission has been set up in his memory to encourage emerging artists to create work inspired by Holmfirth and the surrounding landscapes. So, Tom, your piece is called Leaving Home. Just describe it briefly.
So, it's called Leaving Home because I left home, the home valley, and I went to live in Portugal. And I won this commission. I'm very grateful to have won it, and then I'm coming home essentially, and the piece is sort of about how you get to know a place even better once you've left. One of the other things I wanted to explain that I didn't explain very well in the interview was the aspect of the speeches kind of driving or being the beating heart of the piece.
Creative hub.
I think creativity in Holmfirth is amazing.
We have Arts Festival,
Artists, writers, poets, composer, musicians.
brass bands.
Tradition.
Changes.
So, the piece itself has music. It's a musical piece, but you've also used words within there. How did you find, where did the words come from and how have you used them?
I just went around interviewing people, family, friends, just people on the street.
Really hard hill climbs where you're like, will I die? And then you get to the top and you're just like, you just drink it in, you just drink it in, you just drink it in, you just drink it in.
You've cut up, digitally cut up the words, the sentences to create words which you're sort of placing. Does that mean you're sort of playing them like an instrument?
I cut the words of the speeches up and arranged them according to subject and nouns, adjectives, verbs, and sort of just made little collages that are set audio files, and then I'm accompanying those. I'm using the software to apply like filters to the speeches. So yeah, I am kind of playing them, but they're just being triggered, and then I'm applying effects on top.
Families.
Neighbours.
Family.
Families.
Community.
Community.
It's a community.
Community vibe, a community.
Community.
Cover in areas.
Semi-rural area.
Position. Places.
Place.
Places.
Place.
Places.
Place. Place.
Space.
Space and spaces.
Places.
Position. Geographical location, I suppose.
Connectivity. Central and towns and roundabout.
Yeah.
I've lived here 60 years, you know.
All right.
And I'm not born here.
Penistone Line. Push me, pull you. Stops at all stations. Penistone Line. Push me, pull you. Stops at all stations.
Secrets.
Any what?
Any secrets to living a long and happy life?
No, not really. I just thank God that I'm still here, you know.
Count me blessings when I get up in the morning. Count me blessings when I get up in the morning. Count me blessings when I get up in the morning. Count me blessings when I get up in the morning. Count me blessings when I get up.
You left Holmfirth, you now live in Portugal, I believe, and that's where you sort of found the initial melody for the piece, is that right?
Yeah, I was just sort of playing around on the matriarch, and you can patch the different parts of the instrument and basically create really sort of unexpected aleatoric outcomes. So I managed to.
We've got a clip. We've got a clip of you doing aleatoric outcomes. We'll ask you,
Okay.
we'll ask you about that later. There we go, the original melody being devised, created, discovered perhaps in Portugal.
I have this Moog matriarch here, and it has a sequencer, and you can punch in different notes and it's going to replay those in a variety of different ways. But what I chose to do was to punch in 4-note harmonies that I took from a Bach prelude, the prelude in C major. So then I just punched in those notes as like block harmonies, so kind of like this. And what the sequencer does is it records the order in which the notes were pressed. So in the end, it sort of carves its own melody based on this random, discrepancies of how you pressed the keys. So it's not pure randomness, but definitely it's something that the machine just kind of is spitting out based on things that are beyond my control.
The owls on the telegraph posts, family of buzzards circling ahead. So
you can hear the cries. I think they're bringing up their young to be able to, showing them how to hunt, so you can hear them crying to one another.
Okay. The buzzards, you said?
Yeah.
Buzzards, yeah.
Kind of interview goes beyond the Call of Duty, you know. In what way? Talk with a 91-year-old. How often does that happen?
No.
And I've spoken with two 91-year-olds and an 87-year-old.
Environment. Seasons.
Yeah? You're famous. You got a famous backside.
Thank you for that.
So what would be what's the next stage for you? What's the next journey?
We really want to start a music studio, maybe produce other people's music, maybe kind of like a record label. The way that the speeches are playing back, I've arranged them very rhythmically.
Beginning of September.
According to a tempo.
People, everybody, people.
And that allows you sort of like these constant glimpses into the different people involved and the accents and the specific character and mood of each person. And it's really a piece that's about the people and the soul of the people. So and that wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't had such willing participation from everyone involved, and I really want to thank everybody that took part, and you've really made the piece possible, so thank you.
I love you so believe in what I say. Say we'll leave the past behind us. Weep no more.